I'm at a Starbucks. Dirty Lowdown is over there. I always sit where I can see him. Oh, let's get this stash going here and see. There we go. It's kind of heavier on this side than that side. Let's see here. Maybe this is how I'll start my videos from here on. Hey, Dustin, thanks for joining me here. Edward, happy birthday recently to you. Having a great day. LJ Skate. I cannot wait to get back at my workshop and cook up some goodnesses. I'm excited about being on my way home. Hi, Hopeton. What's up, guys? I am on the ride home. Hunter Fletcher. Miss you already, dude. My dude, Hunter Fletcher. Can't wait to see what you grow up into. Anyways, that last place I stopped was super hectic, you know? This is fun doing my mustache with you guys. I'm loving this charcoal wax. I don't even care if it turns it gray or something. I don't even care. But you guys saw that last stop. I wound up hanging out with the locals. And I know that the audio was really tough, but that guy was telling me that he skated with the Dogtown guys and he rode a Bane skateboard, and good for you, Alex. I love sharing this time with you. I've been thinking about doing a live feed from the toilet because I have some of my best thoughts in there and it would be fun. But it just seems borderline pornographic. Little ASMR pornography. But anyway, had a really good time hanging out with my new friend Jamie, and his friend Carl showed up. And I told Carl as soon as I saw him, I said, dude, he wanted to sit on my bike. He said, hey, can I look at your bike? And the way he asked me if he could look at my bike really showed a lot of respect. And I said, dude, go sit on it. And Jamie pulled me over and he's like, man, Carl's got a big time biker background, you know, and he didn't mention any names of anything or anything. It was like, we all got it. So I just had a super historic badass sit on my bike, and was really glad to let him sit there. I could tell that it had been a while since he'd gotten to ride. I don't care if I get home. I may as well go to Ed's house. I'm gonna pull up Google and see what it says. I'm gonna Google up and say Tommy's story. Yeah, guys, I'm enjoying the sun on the way home. I'm about 3 hours into the 13-hour ride home now, and slated 2 days for it, and I'm definitely under the weather. So enjoying a coffee. Just finished it, so I'm going to jump back on the road. I just slammed a coffee. I'm going to piss, and then I'm going to go jump back on the bike. But boy, oh boy, do I love the people that I meet on the road. And they're these folks like Jamie. I mean, it was so cool to talk to a guy who could take me back to the Dogtown days and talk about skating with Jay Adams. And he described Jay Adams in a way, he didn't remember Jay's name because, see, he was actually there. He said there was this one young guy, and he was the raddest guy. He was ripping, and he described Jay's life, and it was like, that was Jay Adams. And he was like, yeah, that was his name, Jay. And I met him in Florida, all the way across the world from California, you know, and that's fine. Well, dear friends, I'm going to jump back on the road. I know the sound quality was awful, but I stayed for another 45 minutes talking to Jamie and got his phone number, and he told me he likes to drop comments on Fox News all the time, so I'm going to go on Fox News, which I've never done before, and try to find some of Jamie's comments, upvote them no matter what they say. Dear friends, thanks for joining me on my journeys, and I love the road, and I love my family, and I love my home. I'm blessed enough to miss my home, and I'm blessed enough to have a time, in my life where traveling like this can happen. And you guys can only imagine how much I appreciate my wonderful wife, Judy. She is the unsung hero of my story. And Jesus is the true hero of my story. And here's Chad Crawford. Chad's been in an interesting place today, doing interesting things. And I love you, Chad, and I wish you well. And I'll be tracking with you. And I presume you're getting good news, not bad. And no matter what, we all love you, Chad Crawford. And we got your back, bro. So you just take it one moment at a time. Tommy Story's a friend in a time of need. It's good to see Tommy encouraging Chad right here on the feed. So God bless you, each one. And I'm so stoked to make skateboards, because that's what puts me out here. And just a couple of shining stars. Hunter Fletcher is a shining star. I've known Casey Steindl for a while, and been so stoked to skate with him and get to know him better. But he brought along his friend Hunter Fletcher, who I've become a fan of Hunter. And Nick Day out of St. Augustine has just joined the welfare line. And I'm telling you, he's like an old soul of a 16 or 17-year-old man who looks like a 12-year-old. And it's awesome. It's awesome. And so I'm going to jump off of here and get back on my bike, do some more miles, and I'm going to check in with you guys later, because I feel like today is a ride an hour, drink coffee, talk for a minute, ride an hour type of situation. That's just what today is forming up to be. Some days the pacing's just got to come down a notch, and I actually feel better than I felt yesterday, so I'd like to just ride and heal and like that. And I may go home through Nashville. I feel like I might need to visit some dear friends in Nashville. So maybe I'll hit Two Rivers Park and like that. We'll see. We will just have to see. It can be cheap to say, so, but I really love you guys, and I really care about your lives. I just think we live for such a short time, and we leave so much undone. I just don't think it's good not to say a thing like that. But if I did say that, I would have to also say there are people that I've really made angry, and I love you too. I'm not mad at you that you're mad at me, because I certainly don't think I've said or done everything perfect. So if you watch this and you're a person I've made very angry, or maybe you're a person that you suspected, maybe I have done you wrong. I really don't want to do you wrong, and I really care about you, love you. You're important. And if anybody's thinking about checking out, don't check out. Don't punch your ticket before your stop. Stay in the fight. Don't give up. And we need you. We need you to stay in the fight. So hang out. Stay in the fight for a minute longer. So friends, I'm going to jump off of here, get back on the road, and I'll try and post this one up to YouTube. I got the other one on there too. Peace be with your spirits, and as always, hi Mom, I love you.